Good evening, my dears. Bienvenidos a the third class this week for our second week of our online school. I hope everyone's doing well and has had a good chance of sending in all of that information. If you have any questions, remember, send me an email or shoot me a text. Okay. I want to just hop over to our lesson today. Our objective is, I want to keep myself in the corner. Hi, guys. Our objective is that students will be able to add and subtract fractions of unlike denominator by creating common denominator. So students will be able to, estudiantes van a estar la habilidad a sumar y restar fracciones de denominadores diferentes por creando denominadores similares. So quick review, common denominators hay different denominators, 4, 3 son diferentes. And then equivalent fraction here with common denominators que son la misma. So diferente, different, common, lo mismo. And remember, unlike denominator, this is when fractions have different denominators, same denominator. So it's the same thing as here, pero es un nombre diferente. So we have common and like, and then we have different, and we have unlike. So son la misma en concepto, pero nombres diferentes. Okay. All right. So today in our lesson, you will need, so ustedes van a necesitar your multiplication chart, the document, so this one right here, which everyone's going to have a copy of, is going to be added right here, and pencil and paper. Take a moment, get all of those now. So ustedes necesitan tener multiplicación, un tabla de multiplicación, este documento que está acá en el assignment, y, lo siento, lápiz y papel. Bien. Okay. For lo mínimo, at the end of today's lesson, you will need pencil and paper, a phone, and an ability to submit this online. So ustedes necesitan estar esa y submit at the bottom in our exit ticket today. Great. So, sorry about that, guys. I wanted to go back to something we were doing yesterday, which is where we were asked to add 1/4 and 2/5. So yesterday, you guys had gone through, ustedes pueden estar ese problema. So take a moment, toma un momento, y tratar a crear tu expresión. So recuerda, si, like if you guys forgot it, I want you to remember, you're trying to create an expression from this, just from yesterday. I'm going to pop over. Remember, our expression was this, right here, when these numbers get multiplied together. So try creating that problem for this right here, adding these together. Take a moment. And then in just when you unfreeze, you're going to see my answer. And our answer here, 5/20 plus 8/20 equals 13/20. And remember that we also created our statements, our multiplication statements, which after looking at this, we would have completed such as this. Now, remember how we got 4 times 4/4 and times 5/5. Sorry about that. Remember how we got that? We got that by going back here, starting off with 1/4 and counting y contando las divisiones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5, there are 5 divisions there, which is why 1/4 is being multiplied by 5/5. Now, I want you to think. It's interesting to me something. One thing that's really interesting to me, guys, is this moment right here. At the beginning, what we start off with is, sorry about that, guys, fifths and fourths. And over here, we notice, oh, 1/4 is being multiplied by 5/5, which is the same as our denominator here. Similarly, 2/5 is being multiplied by 4/4, which is the same as our denominator here. So what we start to notice, que nosotros podemos ver, es both fractions need to be split by the number of total parts that there are in the opposite fraction. So eso es difícil comprender, ¿ok? Y en todo ahora. So quiero tratar una otra manera. So this is difficult to understand just in concept. So I want you to see it in another way. So let's look at the next problem. 3/5 and 1/3. Now, using our strategy from before, how many times do I need to split 3/5? So, usando el concepto de antes, ¿cuántas veces necesitan dividir 3 de 5? Recuerda, es la misma de el denominador acá. Remember, it's the same as our denominator for our other fraction. That's right, 3 times. Let's try it. 1, 2, oh, that doesn't count as 1. We haven't even gotten there. That's 2. So remember, starting here again, 1, because that's our first. 2, not there yet. Got to go to 3, and 3. So this would be the third. Interesting, 15. Now, for 1/3, we would need to do the same as the same denominator as the first one. That means we need to split it up by 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, 15 and 15. That makes sense if you think about it, because what's really happening here is very clear in our expression. So take a moment right now and write down or think through the expression here. So toca un momento y piensa qué es la expresión acá. So here you notice, oh, 3/5, if it's being split 3 times, is really 5 times 3, which is 15. And 1/3 being split 5 times is really the same as 3 times 5, which is 15. So 5 times 3, 15. 3 times 5, 15. In this way, so when we do this, when we multiply each denominator by itself, what we're really doing here is creating common denominators. So piensa and like, so look here at this situation. 4 and 3 are the two different denominators. 4 times 3, well, that's how you create this common denominator. So what I want to do right now is I want to actually try these problems one more time, and then we were going to do a little bit of practice on our own independently, and then you're going to see my answers before you get to practice on your own. So once again, vamos a tratar un problema más acá, y entonces vamos a practicar en su mismo independiente, y después vamos a acá en este video, vamos a ver las respuestas, y después ustedes pueden hacer the exit ticket. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, guys, try this problem. Think, how would you split 1/8 and 2/7? What would your equivalent expression look like? Think this through what would you need to do? Write on a piece of paper this problem right here. Pausa. So once again, what would you see right here? 1/8 plus 2/7. What are you multiplying by over here? Think that through. I'm going to write it myself. 1/8. Oh, right. 7. So I have 1/8 times 7/7. Think. What should I put here? I'm going to write it down. 2/7 times 8/8. Excellent. And now I'm going to fill that out. I'm going to use my multiplication chart if that's what I need. So tú puedes usar la table de multiplicación. And then we have 16. Excellent. So we have 7/56 plus 16/56. And we get 23/56. Okay, my dears. What I want you to do now is go back here, open up this page, and join me here for your interactive practice. So what I want you to do right now is to get a piece of paper. Your piece of paper should look, oh my goodness, I'm getting better at this, I hope, like this, okay? Split up into these different sections to solve these problems here. And then what I'm going to do is I want you to take a moment, I want you to pause, and I want you to write down all of these. When you have, when you are ready for it, actually, yeah, when you're ready, I want you to unpause, and then I'm going to show you the answer for each one. Okay? Start now. So each problem, I'm going to show you one here, and then each one, so you can pause and unpause for each of them. Get started now. Answer for number 1. Answer for number 2. Answer for number 3. And answer for number 6. Sorry, it's numbered incorrectly. You're going to see that's 27/20. All right, guys. So there's a couple more problems. You can practice that as well. 1/5 plus 1/2. I'm going to let you guys do that on your own. On the next page is the exit ticket. You're going to notice similarly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. What I want you to do is to write it down once again in an exit ticket form like this. I want you to then take a picture with your phone and submit it online on this exit ticket. Okay? Good luck, guys. Great work. I'm super proud of you. And sign up for office hours. All right. Bye, guys.